La 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 la. La 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 la. She really hates him, it's really true.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, test, 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 test. Test yours. I don't like that. That's how you're going to test it? Who drinks plain water from a glass? Like, who drinks
Does this look like plain water to you?
Oh, chocolate milk?
It's coffee.
Hey, who drinks coffee from that kind of cup?
I prefer it for some reason.
That's a water cup. That's why I thought it was water.
It's actually known in America as a drinking glass.
I like
That's a water cup.
Yeah, it's a water cup.
No one's ever said that in their life. That's a
really?
water cup. No,
Yeah.
it's a glass.
Someone say, "Hey, go get me a
water cup?
Do people go
If you said, go get me a water cup, people would be like, wait, what? What are you talking about?
Oh, people
Water
never say.
cup?
People don't say, "Get me a cup of water."
Oh, sure they do. Sure they do. Yeah,
in a water
that's not
cup.
what you're saying. You're acting like, I saw this thing, Demi Lovato last night. It was like from TikTok, and they go to her. Somebody was interviewing her, and they go, "What's your favorite dish?" And she goes, "A cup."
I get it.
Isn't that hilarious?
Yes.
She was very sincere. She goes, "A cup, because I like the way you hold it in your hand. It's got a handle, and you can put hot liquids in it."
We were playing golf yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And some guy hit from his fairway a ball onto our fairway.
Oh, shit.
So the guy I was playing with picks it up, and the guy that hit it yelled, he goes, the guy that picked it up said, "Is this yours?" And the guy yelled, "You can have it." But he goes, "Give it a good home."
Oh.
I was laughing. That's very funny for a regular person to say that. You could
He
have
heard it somewhere. It's probably in a movie.
I don't know. He said, "Give it to a golf ball. Give it a good home."
Anytime I've heard a regular person say something funny, it turns out it's in a movie.
Is that, take a little sip? Is that your tell after your joke?
No, I'm just saying it.
Oh, I don't really think it's in a movie. There, that's a coffee cup. That's a water cup. There, we have it settled. Coffee cup, water cup, whatever.
It's not a water cup.
Whatever.
Do you know where we're going tomorrow?
Who?
A dude ranch.
What's a dude ranch?
You don't know what a dude ranch is? Okay, try to guess what a dude ranch is.
Just a ranch with a bunch of dudes that work it.
Basically.
Yeah.
But it's like, a farm, like horses, cattle, roping, horse riding.
Oh, you're going to have like flashbacks of your childhood? You can go in and try to clean the barn, the stall or something, or...
What if I did? What was I going to say? Why do they call it horseback riding? You never hear it called horse riding. It's always horseback riding. But where else would you ride a horse? Oh, I'm going horse neck riding.
You're killing it this morning.
I'm just saying, it's weird.
Yeah, you sit on the horse's back, horseback riding.
I know, but where else? Like, it should go without saying.
You're not going to go, "I'm going horse riding."
I know, you never say it. It's always horseback riding. I guess horse riding would be if they're pulling something.
No.
I don't know.
It would be the same as horseback riding. I don't know. I mean, I've never went horseback riding ever since Christopher Reeves was paralyzed, so it always...
Is that when you stopped?
Well, stop thinking about doing it. I thought about doing it up till then. And then when that happened, I stopped thinking about doing it because...
Gotcha.
Which is very sad for for anybody. They're just out horseback
But
riding.
also more so for good-looking people.
No.
Don't you think? Like, tragedy is always a little bit like, oh, they were really good-looking.
No, I don't look at things that way. I look
If they're
at
ugly,
things-
you're like, oh, they already get how tragedy works. It's not that bad.
Well, I look at things through a different lens.
What
I look at-
lens?
The clean lens. My lens is clean. And that's a new saying today. My lens is clean.
First of all, it's grammatically incorrect. My lens is clean.
Yes. Some people
Wouldn't it be
look
my
through-
lenses are clean?
No, I look through one lens. It's like a telescope.
Oh, well, my one lens is clean.
No, first of all, you go, my lens with an S. That means more than one.
Yeah, then you would say R.
What? Oh, big deal. Big deal. Oh, my lens is clean. That's like saying my binoculars are clean.
Yes, you say R. My binoculars are clean. My pants are clean. If it has an S, you go R.
Or you could go, my binoculars is clean. Is your binoculars clean? People will go, is your binoculars clean? Yes, they are.
No, you're still pluralizing it with a they.
Well, you think you're such a teacher,
I'm not.
professor.
Listen, speak however you want, but you're making up phrases that are grammatically incorrect.
No,
my
my
lens
phrase-
is clean.
Yeah. That's when you make phrases. They're phrases that people that catch on and they remember them, and people remember them. I have a lot on my plate, but it's a paper plate. My lens is clean. People remember. Not my lens are clean. That doesn't flow. My lens is clean. Mine
Can't ride a
is.
horse with two asses. Do you ever hear that?
Yeah, because if you're an ass, well, first of all, a horse isn't an ass. A horse is a mule is an ass.
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay, you can't ride a horse with two butts.
No horse has two asses or two butts, so of course.
You can't ride. I'm just going to do phrases and see if you get them. You can't ride a horse with two butts. What does that saying mean?
That if the horse was born disfigured, don't ride it.
It basically means you need to focus
That you're
on
saying
one thing.
really?
If you're splitting your focus, you can't ride the horse.
Well, I hate to break the news to you. That's probably already a saying. I come up with my own saying.
No, I know. That's already a saying.
Yeah. So
I'm not just out here making them up.
I make it
I
one.
feel like we have enough sayings in the world.
I come up with a saying every week, and this week's saying is my lens is clean. Because you look at things through a dirty lens. I look at them through a clean lens.
My lens is dirty. Is that what you're saying?
Yours is, yeah. When you say it, it's sadder for good-looking people.
My grammar is correct. How about that one?
Mine's dead.
Not your grandma. Your grammar.
Huh?
You're dumb.
I'm not dumb. I'm very smart. I'm like Fredo. I'm smart.
What's Fredo?
From The Godfather, he goes, I'm smart. I'm smart from The Godfather.
Oh, I thought it was pasta.
This is really already getting on my nerves. Raina took a nap yesterday.
I know she called and told
And-
me. It's
and
the
woke
funniest
up-
thing in the world.
Woke up at like 6 p.m., 6:30. She goes, can I not go to school today? I forgot to do my homework. I should have played along with it. I go, it's nighttime, stupid. She goes, oh. And then I go, well, good. Now go do your homework.
Right.
All right.
What a good dad you are.
Why am I a good dad? Because I called her stupid.
Go do your homework.
Yeah. Do your homework, clean your room. All right. That's what I had her do yesterday. And I told her if she cleans her room, she's allowed to do jumping jacks.
Does she want to do jumping jacks?
No, but that was her gift.
How
And
much longer do we have on this podcast?
I know. We're going.
Well, there's an IATSE, I think. What's it called?
What?
The strike for the union for the crews on movies and TV.
On all movies and TVs? On TV, all movies?
I think so, but they're striking for better contracts with the streaming services. Anyway, our show may be done early because of the strike.
Well, they should be, you know what they should be doing on your show?
What?
Is filming an ending just in case.
Oh, no. What? You're brilliant. You're brilliant.
Yeah?
I'm going to tell them that today. I'm going to go in there, march in
Yes.
there. You
I
know
don't
what my husband said? Stuff we've been saying for weeks.
Oh, really? Have you been doing it?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm not the boss. I did try. I tried to come up with an ending, but nobody really liked it. But the problem is that it's got to be kind of an ending because they might not strike, or they might just strike for a week and then we'll be back and finish it, or, you know.
Well, then just make an ending, and if they come back, you just don't use it. It's one day wasted.
I mean, I tried for that. It's kind of
Exactly.
complicated and I can't get into it, but there's something happened in the show and we had to pivot in the show and you can't just like, oh, here we made this big change and now we're ending it. Like it doesn't quite work.
Whatever. Look.
I mean, it's also a reality show, so you can't just like make up an ending. Like
Well,
it has to have some basis in reality.
You're gonna. I don't like to talk finances, but you took out all that check. You got to start. You know.
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Yeah.
I did not.
You took not all of it. You took out a portion of it. You were supposed.
I
to.
left $2,000 in there, $2,100 or something.
Towards your car.
Yes.
I looked up the value of your car on Kelly's Blue Book.
Yeah.
And it said 10,000, but there's no possible way that jalopy's worth 10,000 on a
Oh,
trade.
great. Now I hope somebody listening will buy it.
No, oh really? Because every car dealership is listening right now.
Well, let's take it in and get it. Buy my new one.
A new what? Kia?
No, I want a Land Rover, but you won't let me get one of those.
Just read the reviews.
I
on
read it said one in two has at least two problems. Something like that.
That's half of them. They're electronics. What I heard.
Wait, 1 and 2 is what?
50%, half of them.
Whoa.
So March.
Maybe grammar's not your thing, but math, boom. I love how you said it like that. Like, don't you feel stupid saying that? Like, if somebody
No.
goes 1 and 2, and you're like 50%. Like, do you feel stupid being like, I'm saying the thing everyone knows already?
I don't feel stupid. I know you're not good in math, so I was just.
You don't think I would know what 1 and 2 is?
Well, sometimes no. You don't have. Not good in math. You don't have common sense. You know.
Okay, maybe I don't have common sense. I'm not great at math. You're right.
Yes.
But like to figure out 50%.
Well, just throwing it out there. Doesn't
Listen, I know what 50% is.
Yeah. Oh, good.
That's what I told my lawyer. No, in the divorce. I don't know. I was trying to go for a joke.
Your lawyer. Who? Oh, you have a divorce lawyer. What's his name?
Bonnie McFarlane.
Whatever.
We're not getting a divorce, right?
What's that?
We're not getting a divorce.
No. Why? Who said we were getting a divorce?
Every one of our listeners.
Oh.
They demand it.
Why would you want to get a divorce? Oh, because you. Oh man, I like living on my own in Austin and not.
If you call this living.
Hey, why is the dishwasher set to 3 hours? Is there a way to? It seems that's too long.
That's crazy, right? I don't know. I don't know. Look it up. There's things we could talk about on the phone, but are doing it on our podcast segment. There's the manual in the drawer that's closest to the stove.
Yeah, well, I'm not good at that. I'm not good.
What, looking at reading?
No.
Okay, you're not good at reading. You're not good
I
at
am.
grammar.
I'm great at reading.
But
I just don't like. I'm not big on
second grade math, you're destroying.
Oh, you think you're so fucking smart. You think you're smarter than people.
I don't think I'm smarter. I mean, I do think I'm smarter than you, but
Yeah, really? Can you go in and
that's
get
not saying much.
Can you go in and trade in your car and get a new car on your own?
I could, yes.
No.
Could I do it? Would I want to do it? No. Would I want you to do it for me? Yes. Could I do it? Absolutely.
No, because you would never even
Do I
know
love saying questions and then answering them? Of course I do.
Yeah. Would you even look up the value of your car and know what it's worth going in? You wouldn't even know where to look.
I would go in, I'd say, what do you think my car is worth? They'd tell me, I'd be like, that seems low. And then I'd just do it anyway and get a new car.
Yeah, because you have no street smarts. You have no...
Well, it wouldn't matter. Because I'm telling you, what they're going to tell you that the car's worth and what you're going to tell them that the car's worth, they're going to win.
No,
they're going to just give you what they feel like giving you anyway.
That's not true. First of all, you go in, you see the car you want, you pick the car you want, you go, what's the best deal?
I don't want a Kia.
I didn't say a Kia. I said the car you want. Listen.
I know, but what, they're going to take a Kia?
As a trade-in.
They will?
They'll take any car as a trade-in.
Oh.
See? Already.
Already, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'd drive it. I'd be like, how do I do this? And they'd be like, well, we'll take your car. I go, you will? They'll be like, yeah. I go, it's a Kia. They'd be like, that's fine. It's a trade-in. And they'll be like, how much will you give me for it? They'll be like, $2,000. I go, all right. What's the new car? They go, this one. I go, how much? They go, $45,000. I go, oh, great. Here's the cash.
See, you're completely stupid, and it would. I'm not even. I'll just get a car. You know.
What kind of car are you gonna get though? I want a nice one, like high end.
High end.
A BMW, Mercedes.
The problem with those,
Audi.
The warranty's only 35,000 miles now. That's nothing.
Well, what car has got a good warranty?
Well, Hyundai has 100,000 miles.
No.
There's upscale Hyundais. No. There's upscale Hyundais. Oh, really? That's where Raina gets that. She goes like this. No. Yeah.
I don't do that.
There's upscale. Every car is an upscale model now. And when you pull in with it, people go, whoa.
Is that a Hyundai?
Are
you driving a Hyundai?
Look up your upscale Hyundai, how much they cost. I'll tell you right now.
I'm sure they have an expensive Hyundai, but if you're going to spend that kind of money,
Well, you want to get a good warranty. Let's see, upscale Hyundai.
I mean, look at all those gold frames behind you. I mean, we must be rich.
Upscale Hyundai, HUY.
Is that your office there now? I just noticed that you got the printer
I don't
behind
have an
you.
office. I never had an office. I sat at my desk.
Can I tell you something that I think you might not know about?
What?
There's these things, they come in boxes, okay? And you just like poke a hole in the top. It's like already perforated. And then you can pull out these things individual. They're called Kleenex. And you just pull one out at a time as you need them.
What are you saying? For what?
There's a roll of toilet paper on your desk.
It's not my desk. Oh, see right here, the 2021 Genesis GV80. Whoa, it's their SUV at 60,000. Whoa, but you don't want that. See? I mean, that's crazy. There's one. Oh, look at it, 67,000.
Are they that expensive? Are new cars that much?
No, the good one, the upscale one is.
I don't want to spend that much.
No. Well, what do you think?
I don't know. Just give me $20,000 and then I'll put in the rest.
Give you 20,000. We're gonna find you're gonna put your. This is what we do. You trade your car in, then you put in 10,000, and then you finance the rest. So I don't know, but you don't want You're not gonna get.
Okay, well, let's go talk about something else. This has got to be extremely boring for folks.
Hey, when's the last time we had a read?
Yeah, why do you think that is? Because it's like horrific what we're doing.
No, not horrific. We have our own fan base.
I'm like, why are we doing this?
I know.
And then I told myself this morning, it makes Rich happy, so just do it. And then look at you. You're the most unhappy man in the world.
That's not true.
Even doing the thing that you purportedly love. I think you only do the podcast because you're scared of missing out. Like, oh, your friends are doing podcasts, so you have to do one too. What if you don't have a podcast, you know?
First of all,
because you're blowing your nose in the pot, like.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everyday people blow their nose no matter what. People don't.
Not on shows. Yeah, people, believe it or not, people refrain from doing it like on a podcast or on their shows.
I don't think so. I just don't notice when people do it, and neither would you. And people wouldn't notice that if you didn't bring it up.
You're honking into the microphone.
No, I don't do this podcast because I think I miss out. I do this podcast because for the people, this is very underground and inside. I wonder if that girl started following me.
What girl?
Patton's wife. Remember we talked about it on the last episode?
She's a woman. She would not appreciate you calling her a girl. There's some people that don't like it. I believe she's probably one of them. She prefers woman.
Yeah, but guy or girl.
And she might even be one of those people who would rather you used her actual name instead of that girl, Patton's wife.
I don't know her name. I forget her name.
Well, why would she follow you? You don't even know her name. Think about that. Let that sink in.
Yeah. Does she
you want
follow
everything from everyone. You're not willing to give.
Does she follow you?
No.
Haha. And you know her name.
I know, but that's not the argument. If I had an issue with her not following me, then I could bring that up. Oh.
I follow her, even though I never
Meredith.
I never read that other side of Twitter. I never go to the other what people are writing.
You only just look at your mentions.
Yeah, because I don't want to sit on. I'll read a bunch of stuff on Facebook.
That's your book, The Other Side of Twitter. You know why? Because you like. I wish you could just see this and own it. You just like you. You only just like talking about you or thinking about you.
That's not true.
A lot of people are like that. You could be you could be relatable to a lot of people if you just talked about it. You're like, because people, they pretend they're not. They're like, no, I like other people.
I do like other people.
You're a person, you don't enjoy talking. Like, you're not a person who, if you sit down next to someone you don't know, you're like, hey, where are you from? And what do you do? And
I've been doing that for a living.
The only time you ever ask anybody what they do for a living is if you're going to trash them while you're doing stand-up. So own it. It's fine. You like you.
Yeah, well.
That's fine. That's fine.
Tell me what else is wrong with me, doctor.
I didn't say there was something wrong. I just said own it. You're very into Rich Voss. That's why you only read the mentions on your Twitter feed.
Once in a while, I'll go to the other side.
You just, see, you're such a dick.
Once in a
while. You just said to me, I never go to the other side of Twitter. I have no interest in it. Why? Because it doesn't involve you.
That's not true. Some people write about me on the other side.
Well, they'll tag you and you'll get it in your mentions.
Yeah, I know. But when you turn on Twitter, the other side comes on first. So sometimes you look at it and go, huh.
Okay, all right, but it's not as interesting to you as
You see the great tweet I did last night?
Yes. Did you put new sheets on your bed?
No, I just watched them.
That's what I meant. You put
Yeah.
clean sheets on your bed?
Yeah, that was a good tweet. That's the kind of tweet. That's the kind of tweet that should get tons of likes. But I don't. My followers aren't likers. They don't do all those likes. They're not into likes.
I think it's not that they're not into likes. They're not into clean bed tweets. They're not relating to that. They're like, I have no idea what that feels like.
It's a very good tweet.
I've never worked out. I've never gotten clean sheets.
Yeah, here's the tweet. I'll read it.
I read it. I know what it says.
No, the people don't know it, and they would love it.
Oh.
I only got like 60 retweets. No, likes. Liked. I go, you might not feel joy. You might not feel sadness. There are many things you might not feel, but you will definitely feel clean bed sheets. ACV.
Well, let's
that's
great tweet. Let me just first say that. Now let's dig in a little bit.
That's
Why
an
might you
ACV
not
tweet.
feel? Why might you not feel joy?
You just might. It might just pass you over.
But why?
Because you've had so much joy, you're not feeling some of it. Did you see Squid Game?
Okay, no. Why might you not feel sadness?
Because you might know it's going to pass. So
See, this tweet says a lot about you because I think other people are like, no, I feel joy, I feel sadness. They
I said
feel
you
their
might
feels.
not. I didn't say. I said you might not at times.
Right, but that's like even the fact that you said you might not feel
At
that
times.
says something about you. Like you, I think,
You're at
are like,
times-
hey, I sometimes don't feel happiness or sadness.
Yeah, there's times you don't feel things.
You're closing yourself off to feelings,
I didn't say all the time.
and then
I
that
said,
might be one of the reasons why you're having such anxiety.
I'm going to write a tweet. You might not.
Come
be
on,
able,
let's analyze this.
I'm going to write a tweet. You might not be able to get a word in edgewise because
Because you're trying to switch the conversation.
No,
and this is interesting.
it's not interesting. I said
It
not
is
all-
interesting.
Yes, it is interesting.
It
but
says
you're-
a lot about you.
I didn't say all the time. I said
No, I know.
You might
I know.
not.
I know.
So every time something is that brings joy to your life, do you always feel it, or sometimes it just comes and goes? Does it sometimes?
Absolutely.
Okay, there you have it.
No, because that's not there. You have
go.
it.
There you go.
Because you wrote a tweet that started off. Sometimes you might not feel.
Yes.
So therefore, you're saying like it's like a cry for help.
No.
Sometimes I don't feel joy. Sometimes I don't feel sadness.
You're right. Sometimes, see, you're
Like
looking.
maybe
at,
you're depressed. Do you think of that? Talking about sheets is the
You're
only
lo-
thing you
see?
can feel.
This is how you talk when you look through a dirty lens. I'm looking through a clean lens, and I'm saying sometimes things pass. Like, oh, that was nice, but your checks came in the mail. Oh, that was nice, but it passed. Things pass. Good and bad. You
Right.
look at
Yeah. No, you're obviously dealing with something.
Yeah, a flooded basement.
Mm-hmm.
Put in some more insulation. I only put in like three panels of insulation at a time. And, I mean, I have to take out all the old screws. Thank God I got tools.
How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. What does that saying mean?
It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
Enjoy the elephant one bite at a time.
Chew your chews.
Okay. How do you eat pussy? One lick at a time. You never heard that saying?
No.
Yep. Big saying. How do you eat pussy? One lick at a time. How do you eat a popsicle? One lick at a time. Would you rather eat, pussy or a popsicle? You ever hear that one? Would you rather eat?
No, listen, could we talk about Squid Games?
Why? You didn't see it.
I know, but you're going to tell me about it.
It's good. It's all right. It's only 9 episodes, so you could do it in one night. It's all right. if you get past the, what is it when they speak English, but they're not speaking English?
Subtitles?
No, it's not subtitles.
Dubbing?
Is it dubbing or voiceover?
Well, you can do subtitles or dubbing. I heard that the translation is bad.
What do you mean?
That you're not getting the full story.
Yes, you are. That's silly. It was okay. I liked it. The new one, I watched the first episode. It's an old show that was on Showtime about James Comey. Is that his name? James Comey?
Comey?
James Comey, right?
I think it's Comey.
You know what? What's her name is good in everything. Hunter. What's her first name?
What's her last name?
Hunter.
Oh, she was in Broadcast News.
Yeah,
Molly
what's her-
Hunter, Tommy Hunter,
Holly.
Jimmy Hunter,
Holly.
Holly Hunter.
Is it Holly? Mm-hmm. No.
It is.
She's good in everything she does. Mm-hmm. Wait, let's see if that's her name. I think it's her name. Yeah. Has she ever won an Oscar?
Maybe for Broadcast News.
Why don't you keep bringing up Broadcast News?
That was a good movie.
Oh, she was also in Succession.
Yeah, remember? That
Yeah.
starts on Sunday.
Yeah.
Are we going to watch it together?
How can we watch it together? You're in there.
We'll like, oh, you know what? I don't even get, oh yeah. We'll start our HBOs at the same time.
Is it on? Oh, IMDb. Holly Hunter. Let's see if she's got to win an Oscar. I would imagine. She's so good. Actress. It doesn't. I don't want to go through all this.
I mean, it'll say it
Where?
on our wiki page. It'll be the first thing.
Oh shit! Look at Raina's. Oh wow, she drew that. It's great. Let me send this
What?
to you.
What are you doing
for art
now?
class?
You're just fucking around on your phone?
No.
Should we hang up?
Oh, I got to go anyhow in a few minutes. She made in art class like her name in like a graffiti type.
Uh-huh.
And it came out really good.
This is Holly Hunter did this? This is wonderful.
No, Raina. Holly Hunter. Yeah, Holly Hunter did it too. Here, I'm going to send it to you right now. You ready?
I don't have my phone. Just put it up to the camera.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Okay, I can't see it at all.
Okay, I got to send it to you.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Do you go under Bonnie?
All right, can you do it later? Honestly, you're going to be off this podcast in 3 minutes.
Right now, I'm going to be off. In
You
3 minutes.
have ADD or something, ADHD.
Easy
You
to
got
spell.
problems.
This weekend, I'll be in.
Like you've never had a real job, right? That's why you just don't. You just do whatever you feel like doing. You never had to not do whatever you feel like doing.
What else is wrong with me? Huh?
I don't know. I was describing you to someone at work the other day, and then I just started laughing so hard because their face was like.
Wait, what? You were describing me?
I was saying like how you had like sleeves, and that because I said you went through. I don't remember how it went, but you went through a phase of. Remember when you went through that phase of only wearing like suits and dress shirts that were perfectly tailored to you?
I didn't wear suits. I wore nice shirts. Yeah, why?
Yeah. And then the guy goes, "Oh, does he still dress like that?" I go, "No, now he's in a different phase of like wearing cut off sleeve shirts and backwards baseball caps." And he was like, "Huh?" I go, "Well, he got all these like tattoos on his arms, so he likes to show them off."
Wait, who
And
were
then he
you
was
saying?
like, "Oh, because like he went from thinking you were like some kind of like Because I was saying like that you like, you have all Louis Vuitton luggage, and
Yeah, I still do.
they used to always wear like these shirts, and then you went for, it's almost like he was like, did he go into a coma at one point, come out a different person, like you hit your head and now
Who are
you're
you
like
talking to? Who is this?
frontal lobe is like fucked up.
Who are you
What?
saying this? Who are you saying this to?
The head of the production company. And then I was saying like, oh, you wear all these rings, and I just started laughing. I was like, his face was like so confused that you went from like tailored shirts to cut off sleeves and
They're not cut off. They're tank tops.
whatever.
I
You've
wear
got a
t-
lot that are cut off sleeves.
Look at my upper body. It's fucking nice. All right, we got to wrap this up. I got to go poop. Friday and Saturday. Friday, I'll be in Manassas, Virginia. It's on my website. Saturday, Fredericksburg, Virginia. Next weekend, Wilmington, Pennsylvania. Wilmington, Delaware, then Pennsylvania, then the MGM Grand in Vegas. The end of the month. RidgeFoss.com for all my dates. And it was good seeing you, Bonnie. Nice talking
Dates
to you.
and Raisins with Richard Voss.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to plug?
No, your mouth.
Whoa.
Boom.
Peace
Get
out,
one
home.
in right at the end. All right. Love you. It was great. Thank you to our fans and our listeners and people who hate us, but listen anyway. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
You can follow me on Twitter at Rich Voss.
But don't like his tweets.
No, you can like him, but I'm not. People, I'm not real big on likes. Who cares? I get it out there.
Peace out.
All right, I'm done. We're done. I got to go.
Bye.
Bye.
My Wife Hates Me was created and hosted by Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button podcast. Subscribe to the podcast by visiting mywifehatesmepodcast.com.
Suicide pact, he's totally sober. She's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.